Hey guys, Cool Blind Way back. I'm Shane.
Eric.
We're back here with Chuck.
Chuck.
One of my favorite shows.
Yep.
Glad to be here. Eric,
Yep.
What happened last time?
I got a new shirt.
You did? I love it.
Winterlicious. Come, gawk, eat.
Oh, yeah. I think Johann Chahovsky's boobies aren't that big.
Well.
But it's okay. She's still
Should I
gorgeous.
send this back?
No, okay. That's great.
Okay. Last time was the supervillain genius guy. Mm-hmm. Right? Was the last time? Can't remember what it was. Chuck versus the something.
It was Chuck versus God damn.
Yep. Don't remember. I
don't usually remember.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, we had that episode with the. We know that Chuck's car has a self-destruct button and,
yep.
and all that stuff. So he's the guy that designed all that stuff.
Laszlo.
Yeah. And then what happened with Sarah and Chuck? The slave Leia outfit happened. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love how you
made that fantasy a
reality. You
reality.
made that storyline. What happened? Oh, she wore this.
I willed it to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I love how Chuck stole Morgan's bike to get it back.
He did.
Some loser stole his bike.
It was good.
Mike had a great line. You're the only Hispanic on the sales team. Well, and you remember we found out about their mom?
No.
Okay, well, the mom left them. Kind of just left them.
Oh, yeah, that's why they have Mother's Day.
Yeah, and their dad was there, but he was...
He was absent. He was there, but he wasn't there.
Yeah, in their words, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, they have Mother's Day as their own celebration, annual celebration for themselves.
Yeah. And it was the episode before where Ellie bought all that stuff from Morgan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't get fired.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember the line at the end where Morgan was like, I've been slow gaming her for years.
Yeah, that was 2 episodes ago.
Okay, shit. But we're about to start the next one.
Jumping into episode 7.
All right.
I made a mistake, Black Coat. I copied intel for myself onto a disk. They're after it. I know I shouldn't have.
He copied intel from the Intersect?
From something.
No one here. Oh, he's got a trapdoor.
Why don't you close the door? I hate when people don't do that.
We need a trapdoor in the wave cave.
We do. We're gonna buy this building, we're gonna do that.
Fornicating? But people be getting freaky in the break room? No. But I like to know that I had the option. Okay, so it's a little...
What's expectorating?
It's torture.
Don't expect anything.
The no drug policy includes Red Bull. How am I supposed to move electronics with the sweaty shakes?
I'm sorry, fellas, but is this the talk more?
No,
His shirt is inverted.
So why don't you get back to helping these nice customers buy more?
He's got like these straps.
Yeah.
Mr. Grimes.
Flashback.
Huh? Don't look back in anger.
So this is when he got kicked out?
Tron Puster.
Mm-hmm. He was in the fraternity? Huh. He's flashing. He's flashing on himself? Bryce kicked him out so that he wouldn't be recruited. I don't know. He was being recruited. Something, I don't know.
What? You think outside of the box, Anna. Thank you. What do you say, Chuck?
Are you too crazy? What? No, I'm not gonna have a guy rubbed out just because he upsets our lunch routine.
I see. So you've already thrown in the towel. I'm not getting pushed around anymore. Away.
I hope you were aiming for the recycling, Mr. Grimes. Now that I'm institute. You know why? Because you're soft. Like pudding.
Like pudding. Boop. I love that music, dude.
He catches like, oh,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
so good.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Country Hill.
Veronica Mars.
Gilmore Girls.
Cold Case.
Nick Tuck.
Animaniacs.
Growing Pains.
Smallville.
Smallville, yeah, that was Smallville.
I was gonna say Sling Blade.
Stay in the car. It's me, Chuck. Just run.
Why did the CIA have a file on me at Stanford?
They're gonna recruit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hey.
No, he got shot by something.
At college, and this is a little awkward, so...
Fuck.
Bryce, look, what did Bryce have to do with this?
Shit! Bryce is gone! Who's this guy? This is the Icelandic guy.
Yeah.
That metal bow and arrow.
It's a renewable resource for your children's future.
We want to save our environment now. Take a shower, hippie.
Take a shower, hippie.
Nice job blending in with the crowd. Who are you rooting for, Death?
He's so intense all the time, man.
I know. Wonder why.
You stole my ID?
I borrowed it to reactivate it. Sorry, I couldn't wipe the idiot grin off your face with Photoshop.
Trust me, you do not want to know.
Feminine wiles.
I do want to know.
You guys want to know? You guys make it curious, right?
Changed you. You look different. Maybe it's the new monogrammed shirt. Maybe it's just... In fact, I can't wait for your next massive, invasive move.
Well,
You still owe the library $294.68 in late fees.
Do you take credit cards?
This isn't funny.
Oh, shit. Oh, has he got a buddy with him?
There you are.
Hey, you! Freeze!
Jeez.
All right, they spotted us.
Jackpot, baby.
looking for something,
Oh, no.
Mr. Grimes?
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? You betrayed us?
Lester.
Nice try.
Come on, dude. Not the whole. Harry, just let's...
Fucking Lester, really?
I know, right?
I never applied to be the CIA.
Chuck it down!
I appreciate that they use real guns in set. You don't see that a lot nowadays.
Yeah. How do you know they're real?
Because the chamber's moving.
Oh, well, if it's just a prop.
It's not. It's shooting the chamber, and the chamber's activating, going back. Anymore, you see, people just pull a trigger and they do the visual effect, and the chamber never moves. I hate it.
I'm sorry, whoever this is, you've got the wrong number.
Crap, there's a code phrase.
Yeah. Or are you coming to the toga party?
Are you coming to the toga party?
Let her go.
There's a place you can
He's
plan
activating them all.
Let me give you the direction.
Is the hippie one? It's a fucking crossbow. Crossbow blew up that computer.
I know.
Look at that hero.
Dude, I went through there.
There they are. Jeez.
Actually, why don't you drop your weapons?
Looks like someone called the cavalry.
He's got two guns like this.
Left.
Hey, what's up, Harry? What's going on?
You reprogrammed my remote.
Wow, you can do that?
You've gone too far, Grimes.
I've done nothing of the sort. I've been here all day helping these
You've gone too far.
lovely customers.
Okay. Surprised they didn't take
You didn't
that.
think we'd let you keep that, did you?
Yeah, okay.
Chuck's a good person. He's got too much heart for this kind of work. He's no operative. You can't put him out in the field. He won't survive.
The agency is not going to let go of a recruit this promising.
For your own safety, okay?
Sure. No one would believe me anyway.
We saw Casey shoot Bryce, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Bryce is still alive.
So, she really genuinely likes EverQuest, huh? I mean, it's yeah. I mean, I think she plays well. So
Wasn't EverQuest like that was before WoW, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember EverQuest. All right. I liked how the flashbacks went back in time as they went. You know, it wasn't like a flashback and then we like followed Chuck for a bit. You know.
Yeah.
It was like flashback and then further and then further and then further and then further.
Yeah.
I like
But you learn an important piece of information. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's what I kind of had guessed is that.
Yeah, you did.
You know, he got him kicked out to protect him. I didn't really know exactly what it was from, but good guess of it being he actually was trying to protect him from being recruited.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably not the entire story, especially with the whole Jill thing. It makes me think like because the story is that Jill was dating Chuck, and then Bryce took her, right? Like he stole his girlfriend.
Yes.
So if that's the case and it's connected with CIA stuff, then I wonder if Jill, who I think is still alive, I wonder if she was in like a CIA or clandestine thing. And then for some reason, just at the end there, I was just feeling like, you know, with the whole I wish I could talk to him again stuff, I'm like, I wonder if he really is dead or if he's still alive. Because we got shot, and we didn't want to see anything after that. We saw his funeral, but that could be staged.
Yeah, it's CIA. I mean, you're right, that could be staged, but Casey did shoot him.
He did. So, but I mean, this is a world in which you can download a computer in your brain, so they could fix him if they wanted to. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But it was just like a, you know, I just kind of picked up on that. So like, well, story-wise, maybe we'll go that direction. But now I'm thinking like with the professor being there, they were recruiting out of college. Jill is also a geek, you know, obviously with the EverQuest thing. So I wonder if Jill's also wrapped up in the CIA stuff. So, but what is it about? Like, why did he send Chuck the Intersect is still the big question. He did it. I think he did it for a good reason, obviously. But we don't know.
I mean, it might have been just he had no one else.
Yeah, true. Maybe.
Yeah.
Couldn't trust anyone else. But yeah, I mean, I loved the Chuck story. I loved the Morgan story a little bit more.
Morgan story is good.
This is so good. I also liked how, you know, I like how not every episode needs to be about Chuck pining for Sarah.
Yeah.
Like, there was none of that in this episode. It was just them working together. You know? So I like that it's not like that kind of like one hit, one note thing.
Yeah. And sometimes, and not this episode either, but sometimes it's about Chuck and his sister.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll be about Chuck and Morgan.
Yeah.
As well.
So when Bryce said you did this to yourself, I guess he means you were just so good they couldn't.
Well,
you know, they couldn't.
It could be looked at that way, but it was also like, hey, I found the answers in your room. You fucking cheated. You did this to yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it could be. He could have meant it both ways.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So yeah. So he's spent the past 4 years hating Bryce. Yeah. And then he just found this out.
Which
it
still doesn't explain. It still doesn't explain like the Jill thing, because he still. The story is that Bryce told Jill from him too. Though it sounds like he knew Jill before.
Well, if Jill doesn't know any of this shit, then, you know, she's just gonna think Chuck is a piece of shit, like a cheater. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
maybe. Yeah.
And Bryce seems like the kind of guy who would get a good-looking girl. Yeah. We haven't seen Jill, and
I imagine she's very good-looking. It would be strange if she wasn't. All right, it'd just be strange. They had a random chick in here for one kick, and she was hot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's weird because you see her and I'm thinking, wait, did she stick around?
Like, who the hell's this?
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be another agent.
She was real good looking. Yeah. You know what I mean? And she had this,
All right, I wanted to look up what
expectoring.
Yeah, what that means. So to expectorate is to cough or spit out phlegm from the throat or lungs. So no coughing or spitting.
That's funny.
Expectorate.
One thing I love about the show is the great music. And by Oasis, we had "Don't Look Back in Anger." Mm-hmm. It was kind of like a theme song for Chuck, like looking back on his time at Stanford. Yeah. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah. I just love Harry Tang. Like when they make him this villainous type guy. It's like, what is this? To talk more?
I just love the catch. Oh.
It plays that if he becomes his theme song. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. They talk about how they must have he's the one remote to control them all.
To control all the remotes, yeah.
Yeah. And
the Sauron
I didn't see any Star Wars reference or hear anyone.
Nothing that I recognized.
A couple Lord of the Rings ones, of course. Yeah.
The shirt's so funny because it's inverted, so it's yellow with green lettering.
Yeah.
He's got his name sewn into it. Assistant manager. And then he has these like captain trills on his shoulders.
Yeah.
like a communist.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah. The best bit for that was, I mean, I just love when he's closing the locker.
Yeah. So good.
He's got to go to the hole.
It's gotta be so fun to play that character.
Oh, I know, dude. He gets to play all kinds of fun characters. He's great in Chuck.
Yeah.
I mean, and Dexter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2 first names.
Yeah.
That he's playing in.
So we can go back to it, but Lester just betrayed us.
Yeah.
Like, does that come back, or do we just expect him to be
honest,
that kind of person?
That in the first season, that doesn't come back.
Okay.
I'm not saying it comes back later. I'm just saying, like, it kind of returns to the status quo.
Sure.
In the Buy More. Except, obviously, Harry Tang is...
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
So it's a new status quo for him.
All right. I mean, it just seems like...
When it comes to Lester and Jeff, like, you know, that there's not big, huge implications.
They kind of just do things that people don't necessarily take them seriously, I guess.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
At least right now. Okay? So, at least right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so George Fleming got an arrow in his back. He's fucking dead. He got shot at her.
He did?
Yeah. Fucking the Icelandic killer.
Yeah, he did.
That seems like a bad weapon to use.
It does. Well, you can't... I mean, especially a crossbow. I could see, like, a bow maybe, because it's relatively silent. But a crossbow, you have to... Every time you have to...
Maybe he just
push
real
it back.
fucking... Maybe he does with one hand. He's so fucking strong.
I don't know. Well, it's got to be... I mean, for it to be, like, a good ranged weapon, it has to have a really good poundage. It has some kind of, like, mechanism to do it.
Well, so, I mean...
It was all lightweight, like fiberglass. Not fiberglass, but like aluminum or something.
Yeah.
But
he's so good that, I don't know, he prefers that as a killing instrument. What do you think about them calling in all the agents?
That was cool. The Toga Party thing?
Yeah.
No, that was cool. I liked that the hippie guy was one of them.
Yeah.
So, like, when he just... Take a shower, hippie.
Yeah.
You know? He had no idea. He came in and saved his life later.
I know.
It was so funny.
What do you think of Bryce, like, and Professor Fleming, like, having that little draw box?
Yeah, they...
Chuck was able to figure it out.
He was. They were talking about the Omaha Project, which I don't know if that's just like a... Just kind of a code name for, like, recruiting, or if it's something bigger that we'll get into later. But, I mean, I picked that up. But, yeah, I mean, you know, recruiting throughout universities would make a lot of sense. I didn't realize they would have so many, like, current in-school ones right now, you know?
Yeah, they're still in training.
Yeah.
But I mean, because they have to graduate and then they go to spy school. It's assumed that they do their own training. Obviously, they have all their guns on campus.
Yeah.
Which, you know, whatever. It's kind of obviously not realistic, but I love it. It's great.
I get you.
Yeah. And the way Anna got I mean, everyone had a lot to do in this episode. Anna and the guys before Lester betrayed everyone.
Yeah, she got to have a scene of being a femme fatale a little bit.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
It's like their own little spy story happening there, you know?
Yeah, and Harry Tang was like sweating.
Yeah.
I love it because before
of your slacks.
Yeah. Before that, though, you see how he was adjusting the cameras, just making them perfect.
Yeah.
That was funny. He's so cartoonishly evil. It is amazing.
He is, but I mean, he's probably pretty effective in terms of getting stuff done. It's just no one, like, he's not a good leader in the sense that people will not want to follow him.
Yeah.
But, like, he seems to be hardworking and all that. It's
he's
just
like how Aaron is.
Aaron's not that bad. Though if you put that music in the background, we should add that on like a recording.
You know what?
So when Aaron gets
imagine if we're gonna play Smash.
Yeah.
Aaron's late.
Yeah.
He walks in.
Yeah.
You hear him walking. What are you guys doing? You know it would be that music.
Play that music.
You'd be like, shit, he's back. He's here.
Damn it. I guess so.
Yeah. I have to tell him that, and he's going bald. It works.
I guess it works.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He wears those kind of slacks sometimes, like high up on his waist.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? So yeah, like I said, Bryce saved Chuck. You see how it affected Sarah emotionally too. So obviously she didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened this episode. I mean, you kind of figured it out, but now it was confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce saved Chuck.
Yeah.
You know, and you have some theories about, you know, you think he's alive.
I don't know.
Okay. He might be.
I mean, that's just one of those things where you throw out there, and if I'm right, if I'm wrong, I'm not gonna feel too bad. You know?
It's interesting that they had so much. You know, they provide a lot of exposition on a relationship. You know what I mean? And
for the few scenes that we saw, you did see chemistry with those two as friends.
Yeah, I wish we would have got to see Jill.
Yeah.
But they didn't show her. So maybe we'll see her.
We'll see.
Maybe we won't.
We'll definitely see her. We're gonna see her, and then he's gonna have the Jill thing, and then Sarah's gonna be there, and there's gonna be a whole big thing.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think she's gonna come here?
I don't know. Probably. Yeah, definitely. That's gonna happen.
We'll see.
And then Chuck and Sarah are about ready to get together, and then fucking Christ shows up. That's what's gonna happen.
And if you want to see that, you can next episode. Okay, just go to patreon.com/blindwave. You can also see the full-length version of this episode as well. Click on it, helps us out. We appreciate it. Almost done with season 1. We're very excited to get over this season.
Take a shower, hippie.